Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Promo Observer. I'm Dr. Quack, and we're getting ready to cover VPW's Limit Break. Big show coming up here. I want to talk about that. But first, before I do that, I want to talk about this because I just got this in the mail. The VPW presents Bloody Mania 2. As you can see on the screen, nice shirt, very comfortable, nice and relaxed. You can go to the VPW shop and actually get your own. And let's get into the card here for our Limit Break. Got a lot of big matches on this card. I'm kind of breaking one here. It has been announced, but this is a big one that I really want to talk about. This is the first match that just came out of my list. And I'm talking about Dolly taking on BX Princess. This is going to be one hell of a fight, let me just tell you, folks. These two definitely know each other a good bit, but we're going to find out how well they do because you've got experience, against Grit. We're going to find out how that plays out, definitely. If you're asking me on this, I'm going to pick Dolly just because of the experience, but I'm going to tell you, don't count out BX Princess. This should be one of the top matches of the night. I think a lot of people are tuning in for this one for a lot of reasons. And we got our next matchup. We got the Great Divine taking on Xerath. If Xerath ends up winning this, he will get added to the Young Lions Championship match. What I can tell you about this is this match here, I think, is going to be a little lopsided. I can see Xerath coming out here pretty strong winning this. I like what Great Divine does, but I feel like he needs a little more energy. Just going and watching what he's done in the past. I did a little bit of that today. I got to say that Xerath has definitely got the advantage in this. I can feel like he's going to get added to this match. That's my prediction. I'm going to go with Xerath. And next up, we've got the Filipino Ladyboy Brawl. Yes, you heard it there twice there. Filipino Ladyboy Brawl. You must say that in your promo. That is one of the actual rules in this match. This is between Johnny Rockstar and El Boner. And let me just tell you, this match here just kind of shocks me a little bit that it's booked. But hey, because I've heard a lot of things about Johnny Rockstar. I've heard that he said that he may retire. He may completely leave the promo game. He may not show up to this match. He may not show up to other matches that he's booked up in. There's a lot of things going out there with Johnny Rockstar. So I would say El Boner, if he didn't have an advantage then, he really has an advantage now, I think, psychologically. And I think you have to go with El Boner. I mean, as great as he is, this is just adding on to it. This is an insurmountable odds. Johnny Rockstar is really going to have to come out here and show up if he's going to show up. If he doesn't, then we know what's going to happen. But I'm going to go with El Boner. And our next match is for the Prosperity Championship contender match. One of these guys will be moving on. I'm talking about Justin Steed, talking about Scottish Warrior. Both these guys coming out here pretty strong. I like Scottish Warrior. I like what he does. I think he has a great flow and he manages to cut a good promo. But Justin Steed is the crafty veteran here. The man has been in the game for quite a while. Between these two, I'm going to go with Steed. I'm going to go with him on a narrow edge here. This could go either way. If you're a betting person, this is definitely a match that you want to stay away from. But yeah, I'm going to take Justin Steed. I think he's got a good chance on winning this. And in our next match, we have an exhibition of D-Psycho taking on Jimbo. This one here is very interesting to me. I will just tell you, if you look at this matchup, because Jimmy, as much of a nuisance as he has been throughout the promo world, a lot of people have said that he is the most annoying person in all of history, in all of the entire promo world. You cannot knock his greatness in the ring. I can just tell you, he does a great job out there. He comes out there and he pulls a lot of strong victories. As long as he's not overzealous, he might win this match. But that's going to be the factor. And he might just be just because he heard this. So we'll see what happens. But my pick is D-Psycho. I'm going to go with D-Psycho because he is tried and true. He is the champion out here. I mean, I think he's going to do a hell of a job. I think he's going to come out here and do this very well. He's going to come out and put up a hell of a fight. So Jimmy, better take this seriously or he might be in the loss column. And next up, we've got a championship showcase match. We have Deviant taking on Doomsayer. Now, these two are very familiar with each other. I will say that. I mean, you have to look at what Deviant has done in the recent weeks and months. I mean, he did very well out there in the World Cup. He got an advancement there, got into the second round, pulled some upsets. You know, he did a lot of great things, but Doomsayer has as well. Another guy who has came out here and fought strong in that World Cup. But you can't look at what happened outside of VPW without coming in and looking at what's in VPW. And I think the records are going to show this. I'm going to go with Doomsayer. I think he has a stronger advantage, but if he's caught napping, Deviant might come and pull an upset here. But I'm going to go with Doomsayer. I think he's got the edge. And next up, we got the Gypsy Freak. She'll be taking on Damian Wolf. And if Damian Wolf wins, he gets a shot at the Predominant Championship. He will become the #1 contender. So this is a big match for him, definitely. Want to move up in the ranks in VPW. But Gypsy Freak, she's not one of those people that's just going to let you get on by to get a shot at a championship. Don't see that happening very much. I think the advantage has to go to Gypsy Freak. I think that she comes out here and she cuts a stronger promo out of these two. I really enjoy what she does. Damian Wolf, he does a great job as well, but this is something where he's got to pick up the pace. Like, he can cut a dynamic promo with his background and things like that into it, but he's really got to come out here and cut with words. He really does. I think the advantage goes to Gypsy. And our next match here, this is a big one. This is a 5-way. The winner of this will become the #1 contender for the VPW World title. I'm going to read down the names here. I'm sorry, I've got them on my desk. Got TJ Shadows taking on Corella the Vamp, taking on Cerebi, taking on Big Sexy, taking on Gully Guns. Yes, this is a 5-way. And I will tell you, this match is very difficult. As a man who has won a championship off a 5-way, this is not your easy task. I will tell you, you really have to lay it down the line. Like, you pretty much have to go to your opponents and you have to smack, 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 smack. Because this is very hard and very time consuming. But if you're looking at this, I mean, I like what every one of them has to bring to this table, but I think the top one I am going to go with on this, it's going to come down between Gully Guns and Big Sexy Glenn Sexton. I think those two right there really got the shot on this. Everybody else is kind of a dark horse. I mean, they've really got to do their homework, and they've really, like I said, got to go smack people down the line. I mean, I will just point this out as far as a 5-way. If you see somebody that is not worth the time to talk to, don't spend 5 minutes on them. That's what I will tell you. We're going to see what happens in this. I am very excited to see this match. I love multi-person matches because you never know how it's going. So this one here, yeah, I'm going to say it's going to go between Gully Guns and Big Sexy Glenn Sexton. And now, folks, we're down to the main event for the Limit Break title. We have Dante Black taking on the Redneck Thacker. Oh, my God. This is going to be interesting because, yes, on paper, this is a total and complete beatdown. Total and complete beatdown. Like, this is just... Why the hell are you booking this match? But, you know, hey, I'm okay with it, man. Bookers that be, they want to give the young kids a shot. Which this kid here, you know, young Redneck Thacker, notice he had to shave his beard on the last show at Bloody Mania. Make sure you go get your shirt. Trust me, this thing is feeling great. This is very comfortable. But yes, he had to go shave his beard. Had to go beardless out there. He's looking for revenge. He's looking for that opportunity to come out here and have that wild sucker punch that might just land him into the title that he wants. The Limit Championship might actually happen here. Odds are totally against this, but it might just happen. I don't know. Dante Black, if he's sleeping, if you catch him napping, that's why I'll tell everybody, better wake up. Better wake up. Wake up! And there we go, folks. That is the end of my show. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you check out Limit Break here. It's out here later this month, I believe, or early next month. I didn't get the exact date, but it will be out there. I'll put it out there in the comments. Also, make sure you check out here later tonight, possibly tomorrow. You will see what they had to say on Defiance after, with that being said, who went where? Did they go back to the pit? Did they pick someone from the pit? We'll find out. See you then.